Hi there, this is Coach Linda from Linda's Clutter Talk, and I have a question I want to ask you today. Do you think that the value of your items is determined by their cost? Well, I would like to tell you that when it comes to decluttering, no. Now, let's look at it this way. Let's say you spent $100 on a blouse and you loved the blouse at the time. The blouse was great. It fits you. You spent a lot of money on it. And then one day, either you're not the same size or you don't have the same taste or goes out of style, whatever the case may be, you don't wear it anymore. So if you have a top that you're not wearing, what is the value to you of that top? Well, I would suggest it's nothing. If you're not using it, it's hard to assign a value to it. Now, you can say, but I spent $100 on that top. Well, that $100 was gone a long time ago. And when you were enjoying it, that was great. You got money's worth out of it. But if you're not using it now, it no longer has value. There's no reason to leave that top hanging in your closet that you're not going to wear simply because you paid a lot of money for it at one time. You have other things you can do with it, and it's up to you. You can offer it to someone who maybe admired it at one time. You can donate it. You can try to sell it. It's up to you. But I want you to think about the things that you're trying to declutter as what is the value to you at this point in time. Don't think about how much you spent for it. You're not going to get it back. All it's doing is delaying your decision on releasing it. So I know that a lot of people have difficulty with getting rid of something that maybe even their family paid for. They didn't even pay for it, but grandma spent blah, blah, blah on this china. Well, okay, but are you using it? Are you looking at it? Does it bring you fond memories? Well, not if you've got it boxed up and put in the back of a closet. Now, in that case, if you want, keep a cup and saucer, put it out so you can see it and admire it. It'll have value in that way, but just keeping it boxed up, it has no value. It doesn't matter what she paid for it. To you right now, it has no value. It may have some sentimental value, and that's why I say, think outside of the box. Can I keep part of it? Keeping all of something like that usually isn't necessary to invoke a memory. In fact, keeping any kind of item really isn't necessary to evoke a memory, but some people prefer that. And we all have to do what we feel is right when it comes to our sentimental items. But I want you to think about, maybe that bread maker that you bought that was, $135 back in the day when they were popular, and you haven't used it for 3 years. What's its value? Nothing. So just giving you a little bit to think about today, because we do have a tendency to associate value with money, and that's not always appropriate. So think about it next time you're decluttering. How is this serving you? What kind of value are you getting out of this item at this point? And then maybe that'll help you make a decision. Thanks. This is Linda. See you next week.